face reading is divided into two parts, the left side and the right side. That is the Nareshwari. The right side is the Shiv part, and the left side is the ladies part. You can say. Now, forehead is divided into three parts, like the grandparents, the parents, and the self-achievement. So if you find a person having a forehead that is not bulged or that is like daba hua, so you can ask that person ke in childhood or adolescence, like before 15 or 18, you had problems in your family, या मम्मी पापा का support नहीं था, or they died at an early age.
I'm Jitendra Singh, banker turned entrepreneur and author of the book Perfect Mastering the Art of Selling. I welcome you to read my story where I interview authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, entrepreneurs and more. Today I have with me Miss Sonal Ruparel. She hails from a Gujarat family, business family in Vadala, Mumbai. Initially worked in logistic industry, specialized in import and export clearances. However, during the 2020 pandemic, she stumbled upon a Facebook ad promoting a webinar on numerology. Intrigued, she decided to participate, and that marked the beginning of her new journey into the world of numerology. She pursued basic, advanced, and master's course in numerology, eventually expanding her expertise to include logo designing, face reading, and vastu. Despite her traditional upbringing, her passion for numerology blossomed, and she found immense support from her family, especially her husband, who managed the logistic business, allowing her to fully focus on newfound path. Now flourishing in her numerology business, she feels content and fulfilled, having discovered her true passion and regularly receiving clients for consultations. She has been born and raised in Cochin, Kerala. She moved to Mumbai to complete her education after her family's business-focused challenges. She successfully completed her BCom and diploma in computer science before getting married at the age of 23. As a dedicated homemaker and mother, she actively engaged in her children's education and also look an interest in her husband's business, which is into custom clearing, and eventually joined him as well. However, with the onset of the pandemic, she held this business, and she found herself with the more spare time, leading to discover her passion for numerology, embraces a new career path that to her joy and fulfillment. So today she will be discussing with us about her life journey. So let us hear from her. Welcome Sonal ma'am, the platform is open, and now over to you.
Thank you for inviting me to this channel and sharing my journey with you all. I am really happy that I've done certain things in life, from a basic domestic house, ghar sambhalna, taking care of the house, and acquiring certain things. Right from start, I was quite ambitious. I wanted to do something or the other. But I was born in Mumbai and in Vadala. And at the age of 4 or 5, I left for Cochin, Kerala, because my parents started a new business there. They were also very enterprising and ambitious, and also they had started some hill spices business and export and all that. They did it well for a few years, but later on the business faced problems and losses and all, and then we came back. I came back to Mumbai. I remember I have done till 12th, that was pre-degree in Cochin, from Kochi College, Kerala. And then I came here and then I did my degree. I completed my degree. I was at Vashi, New Bombay, which is called in Mumbai, Navi Mumbai here.
Right.
And after that, I took up some certain hobbies to learn, because I remember my family pursuing me ki, after your studies you have to get married, so you just aren't addicted to books or something. You have to do cooking, you have to do the stitching and needle. And I was a bit tomboy type, so I was not into this. I didn't like it, but yet I had to learn certain things like needle and stitching and sewing and all. I thought it was a must for a lady to know everything. But I did it. But after my graduation, I requested my family that I wanted to learn more, but they said no. Being into middle class Gujarati family, they said it will be tough to find a boy who will be so much educated like you, because we Gujaratis generally have family business, and from college we find many dropouts from college only just go into their father's business.
Right.
So I wanted to study further, and I was an intelligent and quite bold child, but then I couldn't do it. So I got married at the age of 23, and which was in 96. And I just a normal जो रहती है बहू, वो काम करती है घर के काम वगैरह. And then after a year or so, I got pregnant. I got my first son, and things went on. But still, I didn't want to leave. कि मुझे और कुछ करना है. I didn't want to limit my skill in this. कि मुझे कुछ करना है, मुझे करना. Here, my husband was into business. We had our own business, and we didn't have problem with finance or something. So he said, क्या जरूरत है काम करने की? What is it? You take care of the kid. And soon, and I was blessed after 2 years of my son, I was blessed with a daughter. So more responsibilities fell on my shoulders. I said, it is just a dream which I'll not be able to fulfill. And he was a CHA, that is now called the term custom broker. Before it was custom house agents. So I used to find those books, Bear Act, Customs Act, Tariff and Regulations Act, those moti kitaben. I used to find them in my house because it was all related to the sections and all.
Right.
So on and off, when I was free, I would scroll and see. And one fine day, my husband was telling someone, "Hey, customs ke exam aa rahe hain, tum padhi likhe ho, to why not you give?" So I was telling him, "You're telling someone, I also want to do." Because first, I was not confident whether I'll be doing it, because I should know what I'm saying. So even he said, "Are you mad? You have 2 children. My kids were big, quite enough, like they were in 7th, 8th. So I said, "Yeah, I think so. I can do it." Then even he thought, he said, "Chalo, why not try? Charity begins at home." So he said, "Chalo, I'll pay the initial amount for the fees for the exam part. You start studying." He got me few more books. I started reading. First I was thinking, I was cursing myself. अरे इतनी अच्छी जिंदगी थी, टाइम टेबल के साथ सोना उठना, ऐश करना, एंजॉय करना. अब ये कहाँ मैंने ये सब बखेड़ा सब शुरू किया. But then I said, चलो मैंने बोला है तो मैं करके दिखाऊंगी. बस वो एक था अंदर स्पार्क, वो जो मुझे करना था. I started learning. I used to have 3-4 books, one in my kitchen, one in my other room. भगवान का रूम में वो था, एक बुक वहाँ रखती थी, पेन और बुक. In between I used to mug up some answers or some sections I used to write there. Some fridge में some papers I remember writing them कि ये section मेरा by heart हो गया, 2-3 बार लिख लिया, so it is kept there. So that way, while cooking, while learning, when I'm opening the closet, when I'm opening that masala ka dibba, I used to find that chit section उसका और उसका brief में answer किया हुआ somewhere here and there. Because once you have left studies at the age of 40-41, again you're touching books, you're done with your studies, and then you're coming up again with it. Was a really tough time for me, but then I used to manage. I had a habit of writing down. So
that's really wonderful. So there your journey started. But before we move on to the further thing, like I'd like to know from you is, how did your past life has affected the person you actually wanted to be in your life and what you are? So you would be having certain thoughts when you were growing. So what were those thoughts?
My thoughts were that before I used to enjoy my life, I used to go out for walks, all that. I had, मतलब एक comfort zone था. This is when you come out of your comfort zone, you achieve your goals or your aspirations or your dreams. It's when you have the little pain in you or the struggle you feel, you achieve things. Everything doesn't come easy in your life. Even Santa comes with a clause. So I feel this is much better where you have your identity, self-identity. You yourself feel कि तुम कुछ आम जिंदगी नहीं जी रहे हो. जो generally सब जीते हैं वो वैसी जिंदगी नहीं है. You put in efforts. Yeah, there is an independent identity created and by self-motivation.
Correct. So if I ask you about things you are passionate in your life, so what are those things? Or what is the role of motivation and inspiration onto it?
is a thing which you have to constantly do, because it's not easy to get success. Every time you fall, you have to rise, you have to get on your feet and move. And after falling few times, I learned from my mistakes कि यहाँ I have been falling, so these things shouldn't be affecting me again. After a third try or a fourth try, again it shouldn't affect me. So it's like that road which you feel कि there is a stone or there is a hump or something, so you should know how to make way through it. मतलब so
Right.
देख के संभाल के चलो.
Correct. Correct. So on to this further, if I ask you about your work and experiences, how you started working, you have already mentioned. So what exactly you did in your work and how you shifted to a new thing?
Yeah, I became a custom broker. I gave two attempts. And second attempt, I cleared my exams. I got my license also. And first was my G card, which I got the dock pass or the entry to work there in those areas, customized areas. Later, after 3 years of that, again I gave my customs exam, which with second attempt I cleared. I got the license to do business anywhere, trading के लिए, custom broker license. Then I started with import of flowers like the white sonia, the blue sonia, the white lilies, which we get from Bangkok and Pattaya and Thailand and all, which had water in the test tube things. And those flowers were in great demand in India, which were used for marriage festivals, like the decoration part. The big fat weddings used it for the decoration part, so that used to fetch a big amount of money. There was profit in that business, so we used to import those flowers and all that. But then came 2020, which everybody's dreams got scattered and everything went haywire, and most of the business they shifted to new profession. I found many people shifting new, and mine came to a standstill where international flights had been banned. तो हमारा जो लोकल बिजनेस चालू था इंडिया में वो चल रहा था थोड़ा बहुत, बट इंटरनेशनल फ्लाइट्स बैंड होने की वजह से मेरा ये काम धंधा, much of my money was lying outside, so I had to forget. And then sitting idle, I used to scroll in Facebook. I hit upon an ad for numerology. I said, अभी कुछ तो करे, बच्चे बड़े हो गए हैं. My son had done masters in UK. He had also come back. So I had such two children who were quite big. So I said, I'm just idle in the house. So that thing was eating me, khalipana like. And I asked my husband, I said, there is some this thing, but they do whatever you long. He has never interfered in my life. He's always been a support in my whatever I want to. I share many things with him. So he's telling, chalo, tum karo, main piche hoon, main tere saath khada hoon. And then my mother-in-law also, she's quite educated. In spite of being Gujarati, she's educated. So she also was a support for me. And I started with, then was a question, this occult science, numerology, which is something new. So I ended up with 5,000 wale, 11,000 wale course. I said, if I leave it in between, if I'm not able to, if I'm not comfortable with it, it wouldn't hit me कि guilt नहीं रहेगा कि पैसे बर्बाद हुए. And then 2-3 courses of 10,000, 15,000, 5,000 I did. And then I got confident that I'm okay with this line. I went on to do the professional ones and the costlier ones. And then I started seeing the ratings of which good quality ones were there. And I started pursuing those. And I had many mentors. But this was a wonderful journey which gave me peace of mind. And then I realized through numbers, we can study what is happening in a person's life.
Correct. And apart from numerology, there are so many things you're working on.
Yeah, and after numerology, then I said, when we are designing a person's business name, a person's name correction is done, business ka, then why not go for logo designing? Then I went for logo designing. Then still not satisfied, always being greedy like type. I felt, this numerology is getting connected to Vastu also. And then I started with Vastu. And then I hit upon an ad with face reading. So I said, this is something new. I always am with that calculation and numbers. This is just like viewing a Amir Khan movie. I'm a great fan of Amir Khan and Shah Rukh Khan. It's like light-headed movie, just watching. And then I did the face reading course, and it was just apt. And I could relate it with the clients.
So that's really wonderful and interesting though. So, if I talk about your vision, mission, and goal in life for next 5 to 10 years, so what are the things you would like to work?
Vision is all never stopping in between. I want to upgrade myself, keep never stop in between, keep learning new things. And mission is life to help those people with problems in life through remedies by not giving them stones and expensive remedies. नहीं घर में जो available है through that help people. I've seen people stuff having problems with relation, career, and child issues, so many things, and I've rectified things. My new Instagram speaks it all, the client review part. So I feel I'm a blessed this thing, and I'm spiritual also. And most of the money which I get, I'm using it for charity. In my building there are 4-5 street dogs. उनको खाना वीना नहीं मिलता है, so I arrange खाना. I mean the food part. My maid, being Gujarat, my maid brings the eggs. She boils it. She afternoon lunch is eggs for them. Night there is some rice, and my night watchman provides some non-veg food which we mix with rice, and their containers are kept alag se, and I take care of them. My daughter takes care of the vaccination part for those stray dogs, because she was after making मुझे कुत्ता लेना है. So I said कुत्ता लेना है is we can understand, but you have to take care is a big thing, task. I said why not we adopt these people, or we these नीचे जो है उनको 5-6 हैं, उनको vaccinate, उनको neuter, everything, the medical part my daughter takes care, and I take care of the food part. So
Right.
in a way we have maintained 6 healthy indies. I take care of them, and I feel good कि कुछ अच्छा काम कर लेते हैं.
Correct.
अपने हाथ से कुछ अच्छे पुण्य मिलते हैं.
Right, that's really wonderful. So, if I talk about the most important life lessons or learnings, so from your personal and professional journey, so what are those things?
See, we are all human beings. Ups and downs सबकी life में रहती हैं. But I feel कि always be ambitious. A dream should be there which never lets you sleep. Dreams keep you awake. एंड परस्यू करना पड़ता है. उसके लिए घर वालों की मदद लो, घर वालों का सपोर्ट लो. सो एट टाइम्स व्हेन यू आर लो और यू फेस प्रॉब्लम्स, घर वाले रहेंगे पुश देने के लिए. देयर इज ऑलवेज समवन नीडेड टू गिव यू अ पुश. सो व्हेन यू इंक्लूड योर हाउस पीपल, देयर इज अ टीम स्पिरिट एंड अ टीम सपोर्ट टाइप हु ऑलवेज is there. क्या हुआ, ये काम नहीं हुआ, why you didn't do it, चलो do it again. There is someone to hammer you, because we
Right.
are after our kids. So I feel some point of life there must be someone also कि do it. So I feel whatever you do, family को include करो. So it's a sportsmanship type of spirit. एक टाइप की unity भी रहती है, और एक तरह की वो जो push भी रहेगा कि if you are low at that time, there is someone supporting you from your family.
Right. So, since you've been doing face reading for quite long, and this is the thing which I also like to know more onto it. So, I want to ask you about this. Like, how does face reading work, and what facial features do you consider while analyzing someone's face? And is there any connection between numerology and facial characteristics you observe?
Yes, face reading is divided into 2 parts: the left side and the right side. That is the Ardhanareshwari. The right side is the Shiv part, and the left side is the ladies part. You can say. Now, forehead is divided into 3 parts, like the grandparents, the parents, and the self-achievement. So if you find a person having a forehead that is not bulged, or that is like daba hua, so you can ask that person कि in childhood or adolescence, like before 15 or 18, you had problems in your family, या मम्मी पापा का support नहीं था, or they died at an early age. I have asked a few clients, so they have agreed to it. And the eyebrows part and the upper part is, if it is bulging out, that means the self-achievement is there. So if you find a person, yeah, it's not raised, and you find this, so that fellow is self-made. Similarly, there are other features also. The lips or the teeth, or the uneven teeth, or the lips, there is cut, scar, or a mole. You can say there is problem with communication, or the person is not able to express his feelings or like that. सो देर आर सर्टन पॉइंट्स कि वहां पे मोल या कट या कुछ रहा तो इट एम्फसाइजेस व्हाट एंड अगर या सिमिलरली देर इज आईज के नीचे दैट इज रिलेशनशिप प्रॉब्लम व्हेन देर इज डार्कनेस और देर इज अ मोल और a cut तो लेफ्ट साइड शोज फैमिली एंड द लेडीज आई मीन द घर वाले पार्ट्स के which is attached to ladies also and the right side shows the male this thing कि how that male will be outside world में कैसा रहेगा social
Right.
connections and all that way.
Right. So on to this further, like, can you share any intriguing example where face reading accurately provided insight into person's characteristic or destiny? How do you handle the skepticism from people who doubt that validity of face reading actually?
I had a few clients who were quite doubtful in face reading, and I also learned it from a sir. So I was very keen on when I met that client in person. So I asked him कि आपके eyebrows में cut है तो is it that कि you planning is there but इनके eyebrows के कट पीछे था तो I asked in execution में problem होता है क्या you plan you think you commit but execution तो he was not convinced बोलता है ऐसे थोड़ी होता है I said no I didn't tell him what it was but I asked him कि execution में problem होता है आपका बोलता हाँ मैं सोचता हूँ करता हूँ पर कुछ ना कुछ आ जाता है then I asked him कि the problem is this तो he asked me कि is it through face reading? I said yes, it's through face reading and numerology से भी मैंने connect करके देखा तो his support numbers और जो उसको push करते हैं numbers या support करते हैं वो numbers नहीं थे. So it in a way it was aligned like.
Okay.
Another lady I met, she had a cut here on the lips. So she was talking to me. She gave me a date of birth, and I said, "तुम्हारे communication में problem है या कुछ problem है?" तो she said, "Yes, I cannot express myself and I hide my feelings." So then I found numerology में कुछ numbers भी missing है जो उसको थोड़ा दबा या उसको हमेशा support रहेगी वो numbers उसको एकदम वो नहीं हो सकती है तो she always needs a support थोड़े suppressive numbers थे तो I asked her तो even she agreed to it.
Right. So if as a numerologist how do you how does numerology intertwine with face reading and can you share any case where you found correlation between a person's numerology profile and their facial traits so which goes hand in hand?
I had a few clients just as I told कि उनको communication में problem था तो वो number missing था which was related to communication numerology. Likewise, other charts I saw तो they had issue with their siblings मतलब sibling के लिए जो पोर्शन रहता है दैट इज घर के सपोर्ट के उनका जो सपोर्ट के नंबर्स थे वो मिसिंग थे तो आई फाउंड देम उनका माथे का पार्ट कुछ दबा हुआ था तो आई आस्क्ड हिम कि आपके भाई बहन के साथ नहीं बन रहा है या सर्टेन थिंग्स आई आस्क इज योर रिलेशन विद योर सिबलिंग ब्रदर सिस्टर बोलते हैं एक बहन है तो आई आस्क्ड हिम कि इज इट ओके बोलते नहीं काफी टाइमों से बातचीत नहीं हुई है सो दैट वे आई कंफर्म एंड देन दैट पर्सन आई टोल्ड कि इट्स थ्रू फेस रीडिंग इट्स नॉट थ्रू न्यूमरोलॉजी आई एम एबल टू ग्रैब मोर points from that. Then they said people many don't realize कि face reading जैसा भी कुछ सब है science है but it is if you learn from a good mentor it is there and certain things when you learn you ask them so it does help in consultancy when you're doing a numerology consultancy but when you go through face reading also it covers most of your aspects.
So these were like cases when you did face reading first, then numerology check later on. But have you done it vice versa also, like check numerology first, then face reading?
Yes, I have checked. I make a numerology chart. I come to know strong numbers, soft numbers, ye wo, and then from there, if I can make out, and then I tally with the face reading part also. So it becomes to a second time also proper to achieve a proper conclusion or a judgment like of the person. I ask the person also कि ये problems आप face करते हो क्या बचपन में ये हुआ था क्या then they say कि हाँ ये हुआ था and they agree to it.
Right. So coming back to you again, so what do you think about success? What is your take on it?
Success is it's not one time thing. You have to work hard to strive your goals. Success is नहीं कि कुछ आया और बैग में डाल दिया या मेडल मिला. To reach this you have to maintain. वो maintain करने के लिए you have to put in lots of efforts and you come out of your comfort zone. You work hard till you achieve it, and एक achieve करने के बाद भी maintain करने के लिए is also another struggle or the efforts required.
Correct, correct. You rightly pointed out. Once you achieve something, then the responsibility goes high, and then you have to not
High.
only to maintain it, but you also have to do more.
Yeah.
So on last question, we are any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers and listeners?
Yes, the message I would like to say is आप लोग ड्रीम करो, सपने देखो और उसके पीछे दौड़ो. Because don't run after money, go after success. Success will eventually give you name and fame, and money will come back to you. So I feel don't run after money, or don't try to cut throat for consultancy. Take a reasonable amount, but make sure you give your client a little few more tips or more about on that this thing case, and do your best. And I feel you give your optimum, work hard for it. सक्सेस अपने आप आएगी पीछे, और सक्सेस के बाद पैसे तो आएंगे. Many people feel कि money is something important. I feel money is not that important, but you do your job dedicatedly and success will follow you.
Right.
And थोड़ा पैसा इसका charity में भी use कीजिए, कुछ good work में भी use कीजिए.
Correct. That is also equally important. Whatever you earn, whatever you make, you should also support others. Right. So it was really a wonderful discussion we had, and I really like the way you are doing things. You are supporting stray animals you are supporting on them regular basis. Not only food but also other things which is necessary for them. You, your daughter, both are working towards that. That's really wonderful one. And also the work you are doing for in numerology, face reading, and other occult sciences is also immense. Like you've been working closely with your clients and supporting them, guiding them right way, and that too not making them spend more. Instead using small things which are available in house. So that again is a tremendous work, because most of the numerologists ask to do things which are sometimes not possible or sometimes really possible. So that ways, thank you so very much. You are doing great job. I really enjoyed our conversation, and I got a new perspective about face reading as well. So I was not much aware of face reading actually. So thank you for sharing all this, and looking forward to know more things about other occult sciences, maybe in coming interviews. So looking forward to that. Thank you so very much, ma'am. And I will also share your social media link along with the interview, so that if people would like to connect with you, take your help and guidance, so they can do it.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I am obliged for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Gratitude for having me. Thank you very much.
Sure. And guys, don't forget to check that out too. Ma'am's number would be there. Contact details would be there along with the interview. And thank you so very much, everyone, for watching and listening. I hope you all must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day. Thank you, and bye-bye.